What's up guys, Slick Chris, bringing you guys a video that you guys have been demanding out of me for the past couple of days, weeks, months really. It's a video about tech school, security forces tech school in specific. So it's a lot that goes on during that time period. I'm gonna just go straight to the point, let you guys know what it's all about. So I got a little sheet of paper right here that I wrote down some important information to remind myself of as I talk through it. Nothing's really written in stone here. I'm just gonna be speaking from personal experience, just things of that sort. So here he goes. Basically, security forces tech school, it's 65 days. Let me get into how the weeks are set up. So your first week in tech school, very first week, is going to be called SAT week. Now SAT week is all about just briefings and basically letting you know how tech school is. That's what it is, just how different it is, you know. And it's a big jump, believe me, because in BMT, basic military training boot camp, you're in a group of only males or only females. So during tech school, all of a sudden all of that is gone. You guys are now together, right? So it's a big change, believe me. You know, you might have one room in a dormitory that's two guys, you know, being roommates, right? And the next room is two females. And when you guys, you know, leave to go get food, or it's a duty day and you guys leave early morning for work, right? To go study, to train, you're just gonna be females there, you know, right alongside you. You're gonna be like, what the heck? Where did they come from, you know? So it's a big change. That's the first week. It's just briefings. You get to learn how things are going to be operated at tech school. And it's a pretty chill week. Just a lot of papers, collecting papers. Your second and third week are your shooting weeks. That's when you get to actually mess around with weapons. So it's really fun. During that time, you get to shoot your M4, M9. You get to shoot a M240, the 240 Bravo, grenade launcher. It's absolutely, it's such an awesome time if you've never shot a weapon, and especially like in that case you're shooting machine guns and like I said, a grenade launcher. So it's things that a lot of people haven't experienced. You know, they might have shot a handgun or a rifle, but definitely not those. Really cool experience. It's back in Lackland, same place, but where you're actually doing the shooting at is at a place called Medina. There you go through learning how to disassemble and reassemble your weapon. That's basically just putting it back together, taking it apart, cycle. You learn different firing positions, how to actually have the weapon on your body when you're shooting down range. That's a fun 2-3 weeks, I believe it is. After that, you're learning more about security forces. From there, it's like you just go into learning, let me see what I got written down here, jurisdictions. That's basically, it's like jurisdictions will give you the authority to like execute law, to execute the law, basically, to make legal decisions. You learn about the UCMJ, the Uniform Code of Military Justice. You learn basic U.S. Air Force history as well. A lot of things that you learn, not only about the job itself, but things that kind of revolve around it too. Then comes the big point, the really big point, the one that everyone talks about, that everyone knows about, prepares for, is anxious for, and might be afraid for. Camp BULLIS. Camp BULLIS, I don't want to get too into it because I actually made a video when I was at Camp BULLIS. I want to put the link into the description, so I'll be doing that. You guys will see it in the description down low. It was a really fun time, and basically, just to give you a short summary, it's a deployment simulation. It's as if you're fighting downrange, you're in the Middle East, depending on what time you go there, right? Whether you're at Camp BULLIS during summer or during winter, you know, it dramatically affects how that training is. I went there during the midst of summer. Before August, I was there in June, July. It was just super hot to the point where it was over 100 degrees. We had people fainting. We had people having like panic attacks just because like it was so much weight on their bodies and they didn't know what to do, and the heat was pounding on them. You know, it's a lot of people stressed over it. You know, a lot of us had to take on higher positions to not only have our training still be accomplished, but make sure that our comrades are doing well, you know. And we really did take care of each other during that time because it was tough, you know. But Camp BULLIS is sweet. Everyone loves Camp BULLIS. You learn how to enter and clear buildings. You go through active shooter scenarios. Oh man, I got stories and stories for you guys, but this is not the right time and place for the video. But it's a really fun time. Pretty stressful, but it's really fun. No connection out there either. No cell phone service. Only very few select areas where you have cell phone service. So that can suck, you know, but it's not the primary thing you're doing there, right? You're there to train. Aside from that, after Camp BULLIS, you come back to your dormitories after 3 weeks of training at Camp BULLIS. It pretty much goes all downhill from there. I have a lot of videos from tech school on my phone that I could definitely put into videos for you guys if you guys want to see some more like first-hand experiences from it. I think that actually I want to do that so you guys can really, you know, I want to show you guys exactly how it is. And I see that, you know, you guys commenting on my videos, you guys are telling me like, you guys want to see like, first-hand security forces videos, the training. So I have a lot of those, trust me. So I'll be doing that soon. But either way, like I said, back on track. You return from Camp Bullis back to Lackland, back into your dormitories. It's all downhill from there, really. You go back into the classroom, you start learning more stuff about different procedures if you get stationed at a nuclear base like Minot, for example. From there, you also learn how to write tickets, your 1805s, 1408s, that's the form numbers. And then you just learn more about like base actions, base duties, learn more about like domestic disputes and how to respond to them. It's really good stuff, trust me. Tech school was great. This was just a little insight on how the weeks progress, right? So now let's get to the more personal, emotional, mental side of it, I guess. Tech school is crazy. It's crazy. I'm telling you guys that right now. Security force members are known to be knuckleheads. During tech school, you still have a curfew time. You are allowed to get off base after you reach a certain point in your training. After you reach a certain amount of days, you're then allowed to leave base and, you know, be a normal person. But there's still a curfew. There's still certain rules to respect. Security force members tend to be knuckleheads, like I said, and will ignore those rules sometimes and still be fools and break those rules, you know? A lot of people get in trouble. A lot of sexual acts occur during tech school. What else? Not only that, the reason why I bring up sexual acts is because, like I said, the females and males haven't been brought together in 2 months of BMT, or like a month and a half. Once they get brought together in tech school, it's a whole new ball game. Your guys' rooms are right next to each other, you know what I'm saying? And one of the rules is like you can't have a female or a male in the opposite gender's room, the door closed. They could be inside if the door's open, but not when it's closed. Like I said, they break rules, you know, so that's pretty crazy. You know, a lot of that stuff happens. Not only that, but you do bond with people during tech school. I bonded with some of the greatest friends I've ever made. Well, I have a little group, you know, my boys, Ryan Hanahan, Marvin Laxamana, Gamez, and Kev, Jimmy Estrada, Ryan Jones, and I remember these guys just because they were always there for me. You know, they were close knit. And there's plenty of other guys, you know, and females that I got close to. It makes for a really awesome experience. Some days will be rough. Some days you have to wake up really early. Some days we woke up at 3 a.m. Other days it will be more lenient, and it'll be 4 a.m. or 4:30 or 4:45, and then on a very rare occasion the day will start at 6, and that's our saving grace, you know. It was cool. Free food during that time period. You get a lot of food. If you're into weightlifting, take advantage because you can eat so much food. It's great. It's really great. There's things to do over at Lackland. There is. You can go mini golfing over there. It's pretty sweet. There's a pool there. It's not really like a mall, but it's like a huge BX. That's a base exchange for anyone that doesn't know. That's like where they sell like commodities, food, it's everything. But they have a really big one at Lackland, like a huge one, and so like it kind of like resembles a mall for the military on base. So it's really sweet. Like it has like a GameStop, a Walmart-esque type of store in there too. Then it has like the food joints and all that stuff, so it's pretty sweet to go with friends. There's plenty of stuff. There's like a CrossFit gym, there's a regular gym, there's like some obstacle courses that I never got to actually go and use, but you can use them. Tech school is lit. It is lit. It's super fun. I hope you guys, you know, who are going through it right now, you guys stay strong, keep killing it. You're gonna go through it with ease. Once you reach like the last week, you're gonna find out how easy it was. You know, you were just under so much stress that you couldn't really see through the negative images, you know, in front of you, and the energy. You'll make it through, I know it. And for the ones that you guys are thinking about the Air Force, thinking about security forces, that's why you're watching this video. You want to see how tech school is. It's a strenuous, difficult, both mentally and physically, but it's a very rewarding journey. Okay, I remember when I first, where is it at? I don't know where it's at. I remember when I first got my beret, when I first got my badge sewn onto my ABU uniform. It's huge. It's one of the best feelings you can ever have, knowing that all those early morning wake ups, straight into PT, having to hurry your ass back into your dorm, you know, take your showers. Everyone's rushing to take showers because they have a roommate too, right? You guys are going back and forth showering, trying to be fast because you're only given like a 30-minute time frame from the time you leave the training premises to your dorm, shower and change, get back to another premises, another area where they want you to be at. You know, the times where people got hurt and you saw people get hurt and they had to leave your group of people, your team, because they couldn't continue training, you know. That's gonna happen too. People are gonna get injured, you know, and that's gonna suck to see. No matter how much stress you guys all go together, or you guys go through together, no matter how much anger there might be between you and some other people, it's gonna suck to see some people go. It's gonna suck because you guys go through a lot together. It only becomes like it sort of becomes like a blood knit group of people there, you know, sewn together by pain and happiness too, you know, because you guys go through everything together. So it's a crazy experience, man, but it's gonna grow you so much, I promise you. Either way, hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys around. Peace. Oh, by the way, I'm wearing a skull cap, so you're probably like, where the hell are these guys? Where are his ears at? I know, I get it. I don't have my ears today. It's I'm about to go for a run, and it's pretty cold out there, so I kind of just forgot to take it off for the video, but I don't really care. It looks kind of weird, huh? Whatever. It is what it is. Either way, guys. See ya, okay? Peace.